What's going on, guys? Welcome to State of Decay 2. This is a game I have always wanted to do on this channel, but okay, here's like there were multiple reasons why I didn't do it. First of all, I've seen the streams for this game. They don't do too well because it's like a lesser known game, and because the concept itself, the zombies thing, I'm a huge fan, so I thought everyone else was a huge fan, but that's obviously not the case. A lot of people are bored of the zombie thing, and some people just don't find it as interesting. I, on the other hand, am a huge zombie fan and I love it. So I have been playing State of Decay since the first one, which was an arcade game on the Xbox Marketplace. Back then I had a Xbox 360 and I used to play the game so much. It's like if I could count hours, it would definitely be over 1,000 hours easily for that game, and I loved it. I knew all and everything about the game. I used to play it so damn much. It had two DLCs, Lifeline and Breakdown. Breakdown was the one I played till the end, and then came the news that State of Decay 2 was being announced, and it was going to be a bigger game with a little bit more funding from Microsoft. The studio behind this game is called Undead Labs. So after the game was released, I did play State of Decay 2 I would say for a few months, and because it was a new game, new updates were being developed, but they weren't released. Because I had a lot of other options, I got bored with the game, so I kind of stopped playing it. After that, they came up with the Juggernaut edition, and which is the one I have. Anyone that bought the Ultimate edition also got the Juggernaut edition. So yeah, what is this game? Let me just quickly tell you what this game is. It's a zombie-based open world survival game with base maintenance and those sort of things. If you watched The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead had like a smaller part in it where they were sort of maintaining their base, right? They were like setting up things. So that's basically one of the parts of this game, and that's why I love this game, because I haven't played all the games in the world, but I can't really think of any game that happened to my game, any game that does what this game does. So I absolutely love it, and recently I've been playing it a little bit, and I kind of wanna I wanted to share this with everyone on my channel, and this will be a small series of recorded videos. I will never stream this game unless there's like a demand for it, which I highly doubt there will be. So I'll be making videos on this and uploading them. Let's see what the schedule of the upload will be, and these videos will be 20-minute videos. This particular video, the part 1 or episode 1, will be a little bit longer because I wanna explain a few more things, so this will go on for a little bit longer. I would like to keep it at 30 minutes, but let's see. But the rest of the parts will be 20 minutes long, and if I can, 15 minutes long. There will be some editing, so a lot of the like some things will be cut out that are unnecessary, like me driving to a location or something like that. In the first few episodes there won't be as much editing, but later on, when we have already seen the pathways, then maybe there will be I will cut those travel time out. Enough talk, let's get into the game. Maybe I should explain. There are 3 DLC, there are 3 game modes. One is the campaign mode. This is the Heartland. This campaign mode, I was expecting when the game came out, I was expecting a story, but there is no story in this one. But this is exclusively a story mode. It's very similar to campaign, but it also has a storyline. Unless they've changed something in that. Then Daybreak is like a horde mode. I absolutely love it. I haven't played Daybreak in like a really long time, but I like horde modes, so this was like awesome. Right, let's get to the campaign first. Let me quickly see the settings. No, I don't think I need to do anything. Can I turn off my controller? Vibrations are off. Good. Quite a few options. I'm actually I like this, like, and none of things are stupid options. Most of them are like useful, and they put these options because people needed these options. So that's really awesome. Like this HUD thing, the show HUD thing, after you play the game enough, you know everything, and you can actually turn this off and it becomes even more immersive. I am coming back to the game, so it'll take us a decent amount of time before I can actually turn this on, but I do want to hide the HUD. Right, enough. Let's get into the game. this is the map I want to play. There's something that happened. I'm not gonna talk about it, but something that happened, and basically I had to. This is the third time recording this video. Let's just say that. So yeah, and yesterday was when I started a new game, and then I realized that there was a new map, and I want to play a new map. And when I saw the new map, I was like, you know what? I want to do this properly, and I want to do it right. So yeah, I'm starting from the beginning. I had like 5 or 6 parts already made. I've scrapped all of those, and this is a new beginning. Right, let's go. There are some more settings you can boon and achievement difficulty set to standard. I have no clue what this is, so I will actually read it. Action difficulty. Combat is dangerous but fair. Zombies have normal toughness and deal normal damage. Most freaks appear as solidarity threats. Oh, look at that. Let's keep the because I'm coming back to the game after a really long time. I don't want to mess around with this. Let's see what happens when you go to green. Fighting and shooting skills improve faster. Each survivor consumes only half as much food per day. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep this at standard definitely. Okay, we are going to play on standard for now. In the next episode, in the next season, we will increase some of the difficulty sliders, not the community ones though. Right, this is because I have already, like I said, when the game came out, I played the game for a few months. There are like these, I don't know what to call them, legacies. You can like, there are legacies, and then there's like trader, builder, warlord, and sheriff. I've completed all of them. Once you complete all of them, and then you move to a new place, you get to enjoy, because you made that community succeed. You get some boons, so some benefits. Basically, boons are benefits. In case anyone wants to know, there's boons and bane. Boon is the positive one, bane is the bad one. So we get to choose some. Trader receive a visit from friendly trader, and after you settle your first base. I think I generally go for the builder and charity, because charity gives you a pile of loot every now and then. Amenities gives you base-wide power and water. Otherwise you will have to put mods. Mods also use fuel, but when you have amenities, it doesn't give you it doesn't cost you anything. It's all free. I'm not really impressed by it as much. At one point I was. It grants a pile of guns, ammo, and grenades when you settle your first home. So yeah, I think the reason I like these is because they are like perpetual, sort of perpetual. This is perpetual, but this is I think it after a while it just slows down or goes away. I don't exactly remember. So far I haven't made it this far enough to test that out. We will figure that out in this season, or maybe the next season. Alright, let's go. What's this? Oh yeah, you get to choose survivors. Usually survivor from previous community. So I don't want to do that. I don't want, because all of these guys are like, I've played with them. I want to fill them out with random survivors. Okay, we have suing. I forgot what this does. So we have 2 people with open slots. I don't know if I want that. This person is really awesome. Peg. I want to see if I can get an Indian sounding name. That would be awesome. There are, well, not Indian sounding name, but more Asian sounding name, South Asian sounding name. Computers, acting, utilities. Ooh, utilities is very useful. I'm gonna keep that. Mechanics is useful as well. Shit. Okay, I guess we are not not getting a South Asian name, but we might actually find one. So these are also important. Every character has like traits and these skills you can upgrade. Cardio is upgraded by running around, wits are upgraded by searching, fighting is upgraded by fighting, shooting is upgraded by shooting, and then there's this fifth trait, which is which could be anything. Sometimes there is no 5th trait and you get to choose it by reading a book or something like that. And then they have health and stamina. As you can see, this person has 120 health. Different people have different health and stamina. Also they have traits. Traits can have positive effects and negative effects. I don't see anyone with any bad traits over here. So we're going to continue. We are starting off with 2 females and 1 male. For some reason previously every time I would start I would get either 3 females or 3 males. Somehow this time it has changed. Alright, let's get on with it. Not that it's important, but are you sure you want the community? How long has it been? It's been 12 minutes and I've only been like on the main screen because I want to explain everything. I want people to like this game. That's the thing. Maybe I'm doing a disservice to it by speaking so much.
Find more fuel.
Not me. Last time I accidentally riled up a damn horde.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
I admit it. It looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kinda homey. It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
Right, and because this game does not have a story, I can just keep talking. I love that. So, unlike other games, this game has a community. If I press N, this is my community tab, and we have these options to play as. We can play as these options, and you have to switch characters because once you start using a character they will get hurt and all those sort of things will happen. I will open these tabs later when I'm trying to explain them. So right now our objective, ignore the active bounties thing. That's something else I'm doing. That should not be there. Like if I was starting completely new, that would not be there. Then there's like a new home. That's the name of the mission. Mission isn't exactly a mission. I'm basically doing the air quotes. Claim a home for your community of survivors. The Firewatch Fortress is close and affordable. So it's telling us to start a base, set up a base. So I'm guessing this is the car we used to come here, and it ran out of fuel, as you can see. So, oh lovely, there's already a screamer there. So you can walk or you can run. Running makes more noise, and then you can also sneak. When you sneak, you get the option to do a sneaky kill. This is not the screamer, this is a normal zombie. That one over there is a screamer, and he's called the screamer because he screams and invites other zombies. So you need to be very careful. If possible, kill him. Oh. Kill him before he notices you, before he starts shouting. Shit.
Can't do it.
Shit. Or do this. Fuck. There we go. That was very bad. For some reason I can never sneaky kill screamers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's clear out this place. I don't know what this is, why they do this. I will open the character panel and then you will be able to see that these are like the searchable things. You have to search for, in order to maintain your base, you have to search for things. I will try to explain what I'm doing as much as possible for the first few episodes, and then I will answer questions. If you have any questions, like write them in the comment section below. If you are curious about the game and have any questions, if I have the answers, I will definitely reply. Look at the zombies just relaxing, chilling out.
Looks pretty safe. I think we should claim this place and move in.
There we go. So cleared out the zombies in here, and now you have to claim the base. It's not necessary to have. There are, now I can open the map. There are like multiple places which are available as bases. Since we are starting out, we have to choose this one because it's the cheapest one. It has a cost to it. It has requirements, as you can see. Right now the requirements are just people, so you have to claim it. And usually the requirements are people and influence. Influence is something we will talk about later. So come on, go away. This place comes with a total of 8 slots. Out of those 8 slots, one is an infirmary, which is already a built-up facility, and then we also have 2 parking slots and 1 fire watchtower. Fire watchtower gives us 4 beds. So that means 4 of the slots are already taken, right? No. Okay, let's just claim it and then we'll figure this out. Confirm. Okay, now you can open your base by pressing base screen by pressing B.
The pipes are working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power, everyone.
Roughly. So because we had that
We owe
boon.
your people so much. We brought some supplies as a welcome to our town.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place. You should explore a bit, see what's around.
So because I started a new game, it's kind of telling me, it's helping you out. Even though I turned off the tutorials, it's kind of telling you what you should be doing. Like, we are running out of a lot of resources. Maybe I will explain a little bit about the base screen. So this is your base. You have to you can build facilities on empty slots like these, but they require materials and labor. In order to do that, there are multiple options available. You choose what you want to build and what you require. And there are 2 types of spaces. There are like indoor spaces or covered spaces, and then there are outdoor spaces. Outdoor spaces are required for things like farms. Like, farms require outdoor spaces, as you can see. And then there's also this thing called there are also like large slots and smaller slots. All of these slots are small slots, as you can clearly see. It tells you. Also, some bases come with built-in things. You can't destroy them, I think. Yep, you can't destroy these. They will remain. They are just there. You can't destroy them. Right, so that's the base screen. And then we have, in order to maintain your base, you are required to provide these things to the base. And in order to get these things, you have to go out and scavenge for rucksacks of things. Like, there will be a rucksack of food, medicine, ammo, materials, and fuel. Right now we have to go out and get a rucksack of materials because we need to build things. Also, you can see, because we have the infirmary, which is like a small hospital of sorts. Not exactly a hospital, but you know it's a medical facility, and it uses -2 meds per day. So we just have enough for 1 day. We will run out of these, and what happens when you run out of this, I will explain that later. Food, we have 6 food, and since we have 3 survivors, each of them eats 1 food per day, so that's -3. Apart from that, fuel is used for multiple things. You will see that later on. Parts is another thing. Influence, this is the thing. This is the currency, in-game currency, and you get this by doing missions and a whole bunch of other ways you get this. Prestige is something else. I will describe it. If you want me to describe it, I will describe it, but right now I don't want to describe it, because when and if I use it, I will describe it, but at this point I have no intention of using it. After that, it gives you details about the community. We have 3 population. Each population counts as labor, so you require materials and labor to build something. So this is where it comes in. And then available beds, it's showing that we have 1 excess bed because we have four beds from the watchtower, and we have a population of 3, so we can get 1 more survivor. And you have to provide all your survivors with beds. If you don't provide your survivors with beds, if you don't provide your base with these resources, what happens is it affects the morale. Morale over here can go from -100 to +100. Right now we are neutral. When it goes to the positive side, good things can happen. When it goes to the negative side, bad things will happen. Now, just keep in mind the words I used. I said might and will. So if the morale goes down, bad things will happen. It's almost a 100% guarantee that something bad will happen. So try not to go into the negative morale if possible. There's also a threshold. Till over here it's still a maybe, but after this it's like, at least that's what it used to be. They may have changed it, but I don't think they have. Active effects are, everything has like different, like your characters have different effects that they're providing to the base, and there's like different sort of things happening. So this is the screen where you can see what all active effects there are. After that, there's threat level. Anything you do causes a noise, and when you have a whole bunch of noise, the threat level rises. When the threat level rises, there is a chance that zombies will attack your base. So there we go. That's that. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is, it says optional, use a survey point to as fire shot to scout the location. This is a really good thing. It says optional, but I would recommend that everyone do this. Like if you are playing this game, and if you are new to the game, I think you should definitely do this. You should definitely go to these scouting locations. You don't have to, you can just walk up to a building, but scouting locations is very, very, very useful. And once we are done scouting, I will open the map and show you something. Let me just open the map right now. Do you see how these buildings are? There's no information about these buildings. Watch what happens when we scout the area. Maybe I will have to edit these parts just a bit, like this walking around. I could run to places, and when you run, do you see how the blue bar is like depleting? It's the stamina bar. Ooh, that zombie is a special zombie. I shall not talk about him at the moment, but that is a special zombie. This is not a normal zombie. Also, if you're not doing a commentary and you stay quiet, you can actually hear the zombies. Like there are different sort of zombies, and you can, if you are quiet and just playing by yourself, you will actually be able to tell the difference between the different sort of zombies and their location as well. Also, when you get into a place that is where you can search for things, it also tells you, it gives you a lot of information. This was not the case in the first game, so they've improved quite a bit. There's like a lot of improvements in this game. Also, maybe I should also tell you this, I forgot, this should have been in the intro. I'm playing this game also because State of Decay 3 is going to come out. I don't know when, but it will come out at some point. Okay, there's a larger amount of zombies than there should be, because we are just starting off. Usually the game takes it easy on you and it doesn't shove a whole bunch of zombies in your face, but it seems to not be doing that. It seems like it wants me to fight. I guess it's figured out that I'm not really a new player. In previous games there was a mechanic where you could hide in the bushes and the zombies would ignore you. It was kind of like the Assassin's Creed mechanic. Did Assassin's Creed take that mechanic from State of Decay? But yeah, it was kind of unnecessary. After playing the game for a while, you would stop doing that because it was unnecessary. Initially though, I used to use that mechanic a lot because I was scared. Also, this is, right now it's like daylight, you can see a lot of things. Nights are the crazy part. Like nights are, you will see, I don't know if in this part we will get to see night time, but yeah, nights are, I don't want to comment on it. You will just see what nights are and then decide for yourself what you want to call it. Alright, so we are on top of this billboard. Now we are gonna look for question marks. Question marks means things we don't know about. Winchester fruit stand.
Just checking in. Everything's going well here.
That's great.
So by surveying, I figured out that place, it shows you what the potential resource in a place is and also marks out things. Right now we are not seeing anything wrong
I think that should do it
or
for now.
dangerous, but it can also be used, surveying can also be used to figure out if there's like some sort of a special zombie somewhere. So because we surveyed, it already marked out the place where we can find a rucksack of materials. Otherwise we would have had to go to all of these buildings, and now you can see that this sort of a thing has turned into something else, and it also tells you what the potential resources is. Also, there's a thing called setting up outposts. You can see right now we can place 2 outposts, but this can be increased. I think you can have 8 or something. and you can create an outpost on any building. And once you do create a outpost on a building, it could have some effects. Like if I set up an outpost at Tartan Mart, we will get food collection. We will get +1 food every day. There is also a cost to it, which is 300 influence. The circle and the stars, that is a symbol for influence. All right, let's get down. I don't want to shove too much information in one part, because this will be a series. I will be like talking about the game. I want to spread it out. I don't want to overwhelm new people who don't understand the game with information. It also has like these gruesome scenes. I honestly really want people, whoever is watching this, I want them to like the game because I like the game. But you might not like the game because it's a zombie game, and not every zombies are not for everyone. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of things you can just look at. Like there's just, I don't know. I find a lot of things, I just look at them. There was, I remember in the previous game, there was a, I don't know if you know about Plants vs Zombies, a game. The first one was a unique game on its own, and the first game, the State of Decay game, actually had a place where it was like an Easter egg of sorts. That's pretty awesome.
No more creepers. We're
Okay,
good to go.
It's not necessary, but it's a best. I always do this. I always close the door behind me. Now this is how you search things. It kind of marks out the containers. Earlier there wasn't in previous games there was nothing. The way it used to like glow, and that's about it. But this is something I don't need to talk about. But these are the containers you search, and in the containers you can find random things, and also you can find rucksacks. This is a material rucksack,
I'm done.
and when you pick it up, it goes into this slot. This is my inventory screen. Maybe I should have explained this a little bit. This is my inventory screen. You carry different sort of things. This is a close combat weapon. This is a melee weapon. Melee weapons can be blunt and bladed. Basically, sharp objects are bladed weapons, and these are blunt objects. Then ranged are guns, and this game, believe it or not, has crossbows. Yes, a zombie game should always have crossbows, and this game does. And they're pretty awesome. And then there's this slot which is exclusively for rucksacks. When you get a rucksack, you put that up over here, and it's on your back basically, and you can only carry one rucksack at a time, as should be the case. Also, there's like a weight thing. When you are carrying too much weight, your stamina depletes faster, so you need to be a lot more careful. There is a bag slot. Bags have like different inventories. Like this one has 7. There's another one that has 8. So yeah, you can equip different backpacks, and then you have pocket slots for these sort of things. Not necessary. I think you can put anything in there, but yeah, you get 2 extra slots. This was not the case in the previous game. Right. With continuing on with the characters, so this is like the characters screen where you can see different attributes, traits, and skills, and a whole bunch of things. Standing is when you do things for your community. You get experience, and your standing increases. After a certain while, you will get a hero bonus. Her hero bonus is +5 max fuel storage. That is good, but it's not that great. There's like some amazing things out there. Leadership is something we will talk about when we get to that point. Traits are, like I said, everything has like different everyone has like different traits. They could be negative and positive. She has a positive trait which is highlighted in green. Negative ones are highlighted in red. So she gets morale bonus from an upgraded workshop. So if I get an upgraded workshop, she will be happy, and the overall community morale, she will add to the overall positive community morale. Could always hit harder, affects skills, right? And then there's cardio, improved by it kind of tells you everything if you just hover over it. this is something unique, and that's why I chose to keep her. Unlocks hydroponics and boosts power and water duration. The second part is not that useful, but unlocking hydroponics is very useful. And when we start building the camp, you will see. This is the radio. You can find resources using the radio. You can call in deliveries, supply drops, and a whole bunch of other things. This game also has multiplayer, although I don't think I will be playing multiplayer because I have closed NAT type. Whenever I'm playing Microsoft games, I have a lot of multiplayer issues. I don't want to do that. So yeah, we're not going to be playing that. Independence Pack is a DLC thing. It's because I bought the Ultimate Edition, you get like access to the this thing, and this has like a whole bunch of different vehicles and all that. Stuck, it's in case sometimes your cars can get stuck and stuff like that can happen, so you can just call this in. It is free, it has a cooldown, and that's it. Right, I think I've explained quite a few things in this episode. I will try not to explain too much now. Also, I've actually broken my time limit. I set the time limit to 30 minutes. I have already gone up, and it will be very hard to edit this part because I've been continuously speaking, which is something I like. I like speaking this much, but
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
you know why she made that comment? Because now she's traveling heavy. Now if I run, I will actually drop the stamina really quickly. Also, now the site can be claimed, but let me just go over here. If I claim this place, it doesn't give you anything, so claiming this place as an outpost doesn't make any sense. So far, I think the only thing that attracts zombies is the sound. Like this, if you make too much sound, that's what attracts them. The lights do not attract them. And please, developers, please do not put that in. Just because, like, you know, at one point I thought lights, maybe lights attract them as well, but they don't. They're only attracted by also, it's not necessary for me to kill all the zombies I see. It's just I want experience. When you kill zombies, you get experience. Oh. They do have a vision, like a cone of vision. Right now I'm executing most of them, which is the safest way to deal with them, especially when you're carrying such a big load. He's gonna jump, I think, or maybe he'll just stay there.
Can't let that one up.
Oh shit. When you kill them this way, it actually makes a lot of noise. But because there weren't any other zombies around, they didn't care. When you're walking, it again makes a little bit of noise.
The gift we delivered will in some small way say thank you for the sheriff's ingenuity and courage in keeping our town safe.
Nice. So, because I actually found this thing, a gas can, I can refuel this car and take it back home. Cars are very crucial. Don't need them, but since you have seen the map, right? So it's better to use a car. I could just run all the way over to the other side of the map. I can do that, but that would be time consuming and risky, and it's not good. So yeah, let's just refuel it and then take this home. And in the previous game, parking slots weren't they were just a cosmetic thing. In this game, parking slots do actually provide you can do things from the parking slot. You can just open the trunk here and then deposit by pressing T. Right away it will be deposited into your base's stack.
Thinking, wouldn't a nice workshop let us fix our broken weapons?
And once you deposit things, once you bring back scavenge things, you actually get influence. As you can see, +5 influence for everything I'm depositing. There we go. This is, by the way, if I open my base screen, you can see it's the storage. This is the storage. And it also has that symbol over there. This is the radio thing. This thing, command center. And this is the infirmary. As you can see, there's a small tiny bed. And that over there, I think, is the fire watchtower bed thing. The thing that is providing us with 4 beds.
Breathe easy. No more creepers here.
There you go. See, that's pretty awesome as well, because it's like, it's apparently a survey area as well. Lovely. That's actually pretty good. Yes, find out more things about the place.
Okay, nothing more to see here.
Upgrade your base by building a new facility. Let's do that. So this is the outdoor slot, and this is the covered slot. Can I make a hydroponic? It requires a box of seeds and scraps of circuitry. We will be doing this later on because it gives you +3 food. That's insane. That's exactly the amount we are losing, and if we can neutralize that, then we will be, that will be a really good situation to be in. But first, I think outdoors. Wait, does it require? It can be built in an indoor or an outdoor slot. I think I'll conserve it for the indoor thing. This requires an indoor or outdoor. Okay, so some things have a requirement that they are to be like this outdoor bed can only be built in an outdoor area. Sheltered bed can only be built in an this garden which gives 1 food per day can only be built in an outdoor place. But we will not be making this. We will be making the hydroponics, which gives +2 more food. So yeah, that's why I chose the one with the person with the knowledge of utilities. Right, let's build a workshop. And if you remember, when we build the workshop, it takes up some of the materials and the resources. Like +1 is being used to make the workshop. And
Hey guys, we could really use a hand over here.
I'll be there with you before you know it.
okay, I think our neighbors. Let me open the map. So these are they were okay when we came in, they were like over here somewhere, but now apparently they've moved over here and they are neutral towards us. The more missions we do for them, the more friendly they will become, and once after doing a lot of missions, they will actually become allies, and that has some benefits to it. So this is a mission that is being given by our neighboring enclave, which we will not do today. We will do the mission in the next episode. I just wanted to show you, because we are building the base, she will be happy now, because one of her traits. But since since it's not really done yet, it will take 5 minutes to do that, and once it does happen, you will see the effects over here. Alright, I think that's it for this part, guys. That was a lot of explanation, a lot of information. I don't know if I did a good job or a bad job. I hope I didn't bore you guys with this much information. I kind of have a feeling that I did. From the next episode, I will probably not speak as much. Like, I won't give out as much information. This was like an information overload, now that I think about it. Please don't be turned off by the game. It's a beautiful game. Just give it a shot. I will be making a whole bunch of videos on this and then uploading them. This will be a video series, which is a little bit rare for my channel. But yeah, I really wanted to do this. I wanted to share this game with other people, and because there's State of Decay 3 coming out, I will be playing that and I will be making videos on that as well. I think that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you are new here, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.